Good morning. Hi, Nova. Good to see you. Welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging out. Happy Tuesday. How are you today? Hmm. Let's see. I think we're ready to combine everything. Yes. Still feel so nervous about, and I have no idea why. You do good playing Street Fighter. Awesome. Your game crashed, so you're like, you'll watch the stream anyways. Right on. What's your rank in Street Fighter? Also, let me look up what all the ranks are. Oh, okay, nice. You play story mode for sure. Oh my gosh, dude. Street Fighter 6 story mode looks so fun. Like the World Tour mode, right? That's what it's called? Where you just have your created character, you go around and then like you interact with all the actual characters in the game and you learn moves and stuff. Yeah, that mode looked super sick. I love fighting games that have like really big single player content or like a mode like that. Like I was saying the other day, like Mortal Kombat Armageddon, very similar feeling as that. And I don't know if you keep track of other games, but another upcoming fighting game, or another fighting game is coming out soonish, Virtua Fighter Crossroads. And while I've never played the Virtua Fighter games, it also seems to have like a really engaging single player mode similar to Street Fighter. So, something that looks cool. Yes, thank you. You were drawing Chun-Li. Awesome. How did that come out? I remember you were working on that the other day. Yeah, ooh, that's awesome. I saw your Ibuki drawing the other day. That one was super cool. I thought it turned out really well. Oh, you posted it? Okay, let me check it out. Oh yeah, this Chun-Li right here? That's awesome. You did such a great job. And then you said you use watercolor, right? That's so cool. I especially love the hair. Like catching all the like the hair sheen and the reflections or like I guess whatever you would call this. Like that looks so good. Yeah, and then the shading on the legs. And along the dress, or like her outfit. Yeah, that looks great. Thank you, Nova, for sharing. Dude, 2D painting, so impressive. Oh, hey, David, welcome. Happy Tuesday, dude. Good morning. How's it going? I think that's a good idea. You know what, let's play a little bit of Street Fighter music, shall we? I actually did get copyrighted yesterday. It still wasn't a strike or a takedown, but I did have to mute part of my video. And it was because of one of the Avengers songs, which I thought was super funny. We'll start with this. Dude, I had to go straight for it, Nova. Oh, you had a good night of sleep? That's awesome, David. I'm so happy to hear that. I guess, what do you consider a good night? Since you normally only get like 4 hours, is like 6 hours a good night? Here, deleting this one. Hey now. No. Oh. Current. Normal is 6. Good is 8. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you got some good rest today, dude. Two-hour nap and 8 hours of sleep? Nah, dude, that's too much sleep for me. Too much sleep for me, man. I wonder if I bring this out a little bit and then just maybe bring it forward. It should be okay. Dude, I'm honestly such a weirdo. Like, I wish I didn't have to sleep. Like, if I could have a superpower, and that superpower being not sleeping, then that would be so awesome. What is going on with it? I guess... Oh. Okay, I just need to move this. What will I do at night? Play video games? Watch anime? More 3D art? I don't know, dude. Just not sleep. Well, I mean, it's like... I wish I could not sleep, but not feel tired, you know? Or it's just like, I just never had to sleep, and I would always feel like, alright, you know, I feel not rested, but also just like chill. Where it's just like, you know what, I don't feel that bad. And I mean, that's okay, I could go around and do other things. Okay, I think this is looking very good. You see a video talking about how many times the human body will collapse without sleep? That sounds scary. But see, that would be part of my superpower. My body would just never feel like that. I would just have to, like, not sleep, and it would just always feel okay. Like, never tired or exhausted. Ready with this. I need to be... I keep just like dilly-dallying. You think you would fly before no sleep? I mean, yeah, that's definitely a much that's a much better superpower. But no, if I could have like a superpower, it'd probably be telekinesis. I don't know why, but I've always thought just like moving things with your mind was so cool. Which, you know what? Let's make that just a fun poll today. If you could have one of these superpowers, which would it be? Telekinesis, flight, super strength, super speed, super speed. Okay, yeah, super strength is boring. We're gonna put invisibility. Wait, but you just said you would choose flight. Or would you choose invisibility over flight? Super speed is great, Nova. What would you want to do with super speed? Would you travel? Just like go to different countries and stuff, or different states? Alright, we'll put invisibility. Alright, you changed my mind. I'm putting super strength. Yeah, okay, imagine this, David. You have the power of invisibility. You're in person playing a game of CDH. You step aside because you'd be like, excuse me, everybody at the table. I have to go to the restroom. You go to the restroom. You activate your invisibility. You come back. There's a player that's been super pissing you off at the table. You knock over their deck while you're invisible, or while you're invisible, and then you just come back. Oh, okay, Nova. Some real Flash stuff right there. That's so much power. So fast. Ooh, that way you can just mess with people's decks right there in person. Actually, David, Darth Vader is a Sith, okay? In fact, he is one of the most renowned Sith Lords the galaxy has ever known, appointed directly by Darth Sidious. I mean, no, you're totally right. The helmet is cool as heck. But technically, he's not a Jedi. Okay. Ooh, something like Storm with lightning manipulation? That would be cool, Nova. I mean, Storm's powers in general are just super sick. Like lightning, ice, wind. Like, just such a cool set of abilities. Oh. Oh, do you mean for this, Nova? Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. Although I don't want to take much credit for just like how the render looks. Oops. This is all just like in engine, so while I have sculpted this, just like thank you. But we'll get it to look even better. Ooh, that's a good one, David. I think we just clean it up now. Delete lower. let's go down. Oh, I guess you haven't seen Nova, but the overall, so what I'm trying, at least I don't know if I showed you, but overall what I'm trying to do is recreate Magic the Gathering cards in 3D, and so this is what I'm trying to make right now. This character. For the past, I don't even know however many weeks, I've just been kind of working on the head and hair. I have most of everything else done. I mean, not the sparks and stuff, but like the shield, the debris, the armor in the background. And so yeah, we've just been working on the head and hair. Ooh, I like that. Okay, okay. Whatever Chun-Li has. Dude, I think I'd want whatever Honda has, and then just do his, like, hand slap. I always loved how that move looked. I don't know why, I just thought it was so cool. But David, just the United States specifically? Not Quebec or Canada? All the countries that electrify with coal. I mean, yeah, I wish we would move to like more more green energy. 1.5 million I think is okay, but what if I close hole here? What's this do? Makes it worse. Some issues here. Not a bad idea. We'll have to do something with those trees, right, David? That's funny. I mean, think about it. With more trees we cut down, we can make more magic cards, which means we can get more reprints of expensive cards, which means more reprints would result in more of those cards in the market. More cards in the market means lower prices on cards. And then affordable singles, dude. Yes. I love it. Oh shoot, no dude, I completely forgot. I'll show her later. I'll show her when she gets back from work later today. I'm sorry. Okay, sounds good, Nova. I can change it off of Street Fighter music, so then you don't have like my Street Fighter music and your Street Fighter music clashing. Whoops. That's okay. No problem. I have stronger smooth. Yeah, I don't like K-pop music that much. My only exception is Baby Monster, who I hate listen to, where it's just like, ugh, K-pop. No, I do actually like K-pop, including Baby Monster, but they're not one of my favorites. Sorry, David. That sounds like something someone not from Earth would say. Nova, that's a little suspicious. They could be. No, that's okay, Nova. You definitely don't have to. No worries. If you want to share, that's cool, but if you don't, that's also totally cool. I'm trying to make that the case, David. Alright, Nova, you got this. Fight on. I don't know what they say in Street Fighter. Thanks, David. Oh my gosh, I remember one time in the Moonshot stream where like two dudes were essentially having a fight over chat, and dude, was it so awkward. But I mean, I tried my best to just like kind of keep it tempered, but it was still so tough, man. Awesome. Sounds good, Nova. They were either fighting. It was. I mean, they both had like some. I mean, they both had valid points just about the state of the game, but they just went about it in the completely wrong way, and then started like taking things personal and stuff. And I was just like, come on, guys. It's been it was, I mean, it's been a few months, but I think it was essentially like one person was super against all the universes beyond, and then another one was like for it and how much it's helping to grow the game, and then it just kind of like devolved from there. Boxer only with sword. It's the thing, man. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you mean by that. For old timers that have a huge collection, more people equals increase in demand, so more money. I mean, that's true. And Wizards is finding every excuse they can to increase the price. Okay, I wasn't sure what you meant by like the boxer comment. Oh, okay. Fighting like gladiator, boxers, and sword. I mean, yeah, it is a real thing. Just look at how America celebrated its 250th anniversary over the weekend. It was basically that. What is the news of, like, how is that news portrayed in other countries? Like, how was it for you guys in Quebec? Like, the fact that for our 250th anniversary, we had, like, a UFC fight in front of the White House. Like, does Quebec or, like, Canadian... What is the general, like, Quebec or, like, Canadian consensus over something like that? That's true. That's a very good point. I mean, I guess there is a big reason why Quebec wants its independence. Um, okay, well then, like, what's the general sentiment on, like, Quebec? Of, like, how America had, like, a fight at the White House for, like, its main event. Like, you know about that taking place? Only because the media and the government in place is so against the USA that we only hear bad things from Canada. I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I thought that was messed up. I thought, I mean, for one, having an event like that was already an embarrassment. And two, having someone allowed to say that about a former president's wife, I mean, I guess, about a former first lady, is also very ridiculous. For real. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it turns the US into even more of a joke. But yeah, I was just kind of wondering like how that type of event is like portrayed or like what that type of what yeah, how that type of event is portrayed in like other countries or like how the news covers it. I do not enjoy it, dude. No, not at all. I think it's pretty shameful. I'm Nova, playing around the world or world tour mode. Are those different modes, Nova? I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry. Ah, see, not my type of artists, David, but that sounds like a really awesome event. Oh, okay. As in, like, you're playing World Tour mode right now. I see. I think that's what you mean. Do you have a favorite story or character that you run into? Well, I guess probably Chun-Li or Cammy. But, like, do they have, like... In that mode, do the characters put you on, like, quests and stuff? And, like, have their own stories? You've only met Chun-Li for now? Okay. Right on. And you're a student of Chun right now? Heck yeah. You're gonna become a master of the Kikoken and the spinning bird kick. David, do you play video games? Or is it mostly just like Magic and golfing? And metal. A little bit of lazy mouse on. Nope. Why is lazy mouse always so weird for me? Hello. Cow. Could be better. That looks fine. Let's clean up here. Hey, Vileplume. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. How's it going today? Doog? Oh. I didn't even think of that. Alright, well good. I like that. Bruh, sometimes I take things so literally. I'm just like, Duke. What does Duke mean? But then again, you know, in my old age, I'm not hip with what the kids are into these days and their slang and stuff. Back in my day, we used to say things were the bomb. No, I don't think I want to do either. Or I don't think I want to either. No. I know, they do find 6-7 funny, and I find it okay. I find it funny because of how silly it is. Like, to me, it's just like that's a thing that people find like funny, or like that just popped off. Like, that's kind of hilarious. Because you never know just like what becomes popular. I know, right? It's unavoidable. Yeah, it feels very much like that, Nova. Yeah, I got what you meant by them. I get what you mean now. I completely like, I understood what you were trying to say, but I completely missed the fact that you like mistyped it. I feel similarly to a degree. I mean, let's see. Some of my favorite shows and things that I found super funny growing up were Invader Zim and Metalocalypse. Like, oh my gosh, dude, I loved those cartoons, and they were so funny to me. I mean, even now, Amazing World of Gumball, hilarious show to me. I was watching a few episodes yesterday because it was just on, and I was like, man, this is so funny. It's not bad. I mean, I think it was amazing. Truly amazing. Why is this get? I guess because it's weird. Oh, and the Misadventures of Flapjack, dude, I love that show. Oh, dude, I bet it's huge. I don't even know how tall she is. Marisa. Height. She is 6'8". Oh my gosh. How tall is Chun-Li? Chun-Li. 6'8" to 5'7". Okay, so Marissa is like a little over a foot taller than Chun-Li. Man. Damn, Chun-Li's taller than I am. It's okay. Oh god. Oh, she is? CM 2 inches. I guess that's fine. My American brain can't comprehend centimeters. Wait, so 160 centimeters is roughly 5 feet 3 inches? Yes, yes. Wait. But the official Street Fighter 6 thing says she's 5'7". What is 5 feet 7 inches in centimeters? That should be 170 centimeters. Okay, listen. My parents were Peruvian. Okay, I am an all-American boy. I was raised on the American education system. I've never learned the metric system. I feel like there's a conspiracy going on here, Nova. But okay, she's like, I guess between 5'3" and 5'7". Is 1 inch really 2 centimeters? Inch is 2 centimeters. Actually, really. Oh yeah, 1 inch is like 2. Wait, no, hold on. 2 inches is nearly 5 centimeters. 5.08. Interesting, interesting, interesting. 1 is 2.54 centimeters. I should remember that. That part I disagree with. I do think it's, but more specifically, it's football. Okay. Oh, okay, Nova. Dang. And here I thought she was taller than me by an inch. Maybe she has grown taller or shorter between Street Fighter 6 and the 30th anniversary stuff. Right. I think it's football, not soccer. Football is football, but soccer is football. Thank you. You used to play basketball. That's cool, Nova. Oh, is that like a recreational thing or for school? American football is football, but soccer is football. Like how you would pronounce it in Spanish. It's okay. I'll just say football and American football. I'm also just kind of being a clown. I mean, I think it's. I feel like America has to keep the name soccer because they, for whatever reason, decided to create another sport called football that's completely different. Just to have Americans being quirky again. No, Vile, please! Don't take away my real one cred. I just got it. That's true. Or tackle ball. Call it tackle ball. That seems fine. It's pretty good. Looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I agree. But America just likes to do things their own way, I suppose. Yeah, dude. That's kind of like I feel like the unofficial mascot. I basically just made a or I put the PNG of it onto my OBS, so it's just kind of like an overlay in OBS. Yeah, right. But I don't want anyone to turn into a toaster, so we can't have the toaster on screen. That's true. Act like one. We can't have anyone acting like a toaster. Yeah, you're right. I guess they don't become one. Clean this up. Oops. Yeah. And then my comments would be filled with like, I'm a toaster. And then eventually I would start talking like that too. Speaking of toasters though, It does make me really want to watch Brave Little Toaster. Like, I loved that movie as a kid. And I have genuinely been thinking about rewatching it. Brave Little Toaster. This is an animated film about 5 sentient household appliances living in an abandoned cabin that have grown lonely. Longing to reunite with their owner, a young man named Rob, the appliances set off on a harrowing trek through the wilderness, surviving as best as they can despite limited sources of electricity. Worse yet, when they arrive in the big city, they discover they may no longer be useful because of new modern appliances. Oh my gosh, like this right here, this would be so fun to model, I think. Maybe it is. What came first? SC Scoop 426 or Brave Little Toaster? That's a good question. I think. Let's go and clean this up over here. It's looking. I'll come back to it. Clean this up. A good question. Let's see. Pokemon 426. A Driftblim. Yeah, right? Gosh, it's so funny how, like, terrifying Drifloon and Drifblim are. Because, I mean, they seem so innocent. Because it's like, oh, look at these cute little silly balloon Pokemon. When actually they're just horrifying. Or like what they do is very scary and tragic. You should, that'd be cool. You make the top of the Rafflesia flower like a toaster. The concept of Vileplume combined with 426 would be that this thing would make you act like a toaster. Unless if your favorite Pokemon is Vileplume. Okay, okay. But no toaster elements to it. It would just make you, like, if Vileplume is not your favorite Pokemon, then you would just act like a toaster. I need to do something about this. I'm gonna... curve this a bit more, especially down here. I think I overall want to raise it higher. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, maybe bring this in a bit. Okay, okay, looking good. This part, bring that out, bring this out. Okay, okay, I see that. Sounds like a solid idea, Vileplume. Alright, sounds good, Vileplume. Hey, nothing, Boplum. Just been doing more of the same. After you finish the Vileplume model, why don't you do Scoop 426? Might as well. Either that, or maybe the whole Vileplume family. Yeah, you should. No, I mean, I think that's great. I think you should. It's great that you want to, like, try to accurately represent that thing as close as possible. Why is there this bulge? Like, if I look at hair realistically... I just assume because the hair is bulgy, so that'd be like, do I just like smooth this part? Actually, let's morph target right here. I mean, I wasn't really expecting much, but if you want to try to make an image of 426 to the best of your ability, taking into consideration its behavior, I think that's cool. Okay, so it'll look like a normal toaster, but it's the way that it's animated will help portray how sinister it could be. Is that what you're getting at? What's that? Okay. Undertale, where are you? Actually, you know what? Right on, David. Thank you. Yeah, I know, right? That's a tough challenge, but I think it would be cool. I think you can do that. Yeah, something like that, where it's just like in the shadow. Ooh, okay. Hear me out. Okay, you have the toaster in the shadows, right? But then, of course, it's like in use, or like the toaster lever is down, as if it's toasting something. But then in the shadows, all you see is just like the warm glow of like the coils heating up. That's something. The chills. Man, I'm such an idea guy. I don't know what you mean, Dave, or gosh, Vileplume, by that sounds. Like what sounds? Oh, I'm sure they're available on like some free sound library. Like, there's gotta be free like sound effects out there for a toaster. Okay. What's that, Dave? What's that, Vileplume? Good. Sounds good. This center part doesn't even matter because they're not gonna see it. Moonflower. PVZ Moonflower. Oh, this one's really cute. Yeah, you should try drawing this. Very cute. That's cool. That sounds like a good way to like mess around with colors though. That could be fun. You just draw the single moonflower and then just recolor it. I think the green one's probably the original. Hey, Nova. Yeah, Vileplume. I said I think the green one is the original. Welcome back, Nova. How was the world tour? You think your main would be Cammy? Like, as in you're switching to Cammy? Or you're gonna have Cammy as like a second main? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, Vileplume. Nice. World Tour was good. Second main, I think that's awesome. Gosh, if I played Street Fighter, who would I play? I think Terry looks really cool. I don't know, for whatever reason, I have an affinity towards guest characters. So I think I would like to play Terry. The Street Fighter 6 roster. You're practicing with Cammy on Marissa, and you think you're explosive with Cammy. That's cool. Like, I love the gameplay style of characters like Cammy, which I think are those, like, rush down, beat down characters, where you just, like, go all in and get in someone's face. Let's see, who would I like? I don't really like the zoning playstyle. I don't have a mind for like trap characters. And I just don't really... I think grapplers are fun to watch, but I just don't really play them. Yeah, I think I would do Terry. Bruh, Ingrid looks wild, though. She's just... Dude, Jury is super cool. I remember playing Jury in Street Fighter 4 and thinking she was really sick. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I had no idea such a thing existed, Vileplume. I did not know there was like Chinese version of Plants vs. Zombies with new zombies and plants. I feel like that's something they should have brought over to America if they hadn't. Jury is explosive. You're way better with Jury than Chun-Li, to be honest. Okay. So would you say like your top 3 maybe characters that you're interested in, or like are your favorites are Chun-Li, Cammy, and then Jury? And then actually, I don't believe you're a Magic player, but Street Fighter had a Magic crossover a few years ago, one of which was a Chun-Li card. Let me find it. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, that's a cool roster. Jury's super awesome. Is this a good enough one? Yeah, here we go. Chun-Li, Countless Kicks. 3 mana 3/3, a colorless white and blue, legendary creature human soldier. Multi-kicker, which means you can pay this additional cost multiple times as you cast Chun-Li. When she enters the battlefield, exile up to X target instant cards from your graveyard, where X is the number of times Chun-Li was kicked. Put a kick counter on each of them. Then Lightning Kick. Whenever she attacks, copy each exiled card you owned with kick counters on it, You may cast the copies. Very cool card. I just googled it. So I did Chun-Li MtG. And so this is an official card that they made for Magic the Gathering. Yeah, so Chun-Li MtG. And then this first one worked for me, Scryfall. And actually, here's the whole roster they did. I wish I could make this. I can zoom in. They did E Honda, Ryu, Ken, Blanca, Chun-Li, Dulcim, Guile, and Zangief. Vileplume. The new plants were Magic Vine Snowdrop, only known for their appearance in Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, and Pomegranate Pult. Sounds like a catapult of some sort. Yeah, unfortunately they did. If they were to ever do another crossover, though, I could definitely see Cammy making an inclusion. But I think they chose just to stick with, like, what, like Street Fighter 2 characters? Maybe even just the Street Fighter 1 roster. Because Cammy and M. Bison were in 2, so was Vega. I don't know who all was in just the original Street Fighter. Oh, she's not? I thought she totally was. My bad then. Oh, here we go. Is this the original Street Fighter 2 roster? These 8? Ryu, E Honda, Blanca, Guile, Dulcim, Zangief, Chun-Li? Maybe this is the roster for original Street Fighter 2, and then, like, other characters were introduced in, like, special Street Fighter 2 versions. Like Street Fighter 2 Turbo and stuff. Huh. Or like Champion Edition and things like that. Okay. I did Vileplume. I was just like going through this first. Yeah, or Super SF. So the new plants were those. Go see the first part. Oh, thank you. Actually, you're right. Sorry, I did miss this first one. The first game with these exclusive plants was Plants vs. Zombies Online, which got that name because it was a website game that you could only play in China. Very interesting. Okay, okay. I don't know how I missed that message. Sorry about that. Pomegranate Pult. Ooh, this thing. That's kind of cool. I like that. It is like a catapult pomegranate. And Magic Vine Snowdrop. PVZ. Okay. Maybe this thing into this thing or something? Those are cute. But yeah, I hope there's like a more, like another Street Fighter crossover or like a bigger Capcom crossover with Magic. I think that would be super sick. Oh, Magic Vine and Snowdrop. So both of those that I just saw. Alright. All of these special moves Cammy has are so helpful in the game. Cannon Strike, Cannon Spike, and Spiral Arrow. I don't know the cannon moves well enough, but the Spiral Arrow is really cool. How she just like kicks forward with her feet in like a corkscrew type of attack. That one looks super sick. Do you know if you get to learn those in World Tour? Like by training under Cammy? I don't know, Nova. I just assumed you could get training from every character, but maybe that's not the case. I mean, hopefully you can. Like Cammy and everyone else. Pomegranate Pult deals 40 damage, but it gets doubled if the zombies have armor. It was 200 Sun, and Magic Vine was the original Pomegranate Pult in the newer versions, but they got replaced by Pomegranate. Okay. Very cool, Vileplume. They got their name changed and design. Okay. Nice. And Nova, do you mean like Cammy's new haircut, like in this new game, Street Fighter 6, versus how she used to look? Okay, I agree. I think she looks so much cooler in these games than previous games. I'm really glad they moved away from like the soldier look. Which I mean, it's part of her character growth, right? Which is good, but like, I'm glad they moved away from that. And now it feels like she's much more distinct. Like, no more beret, no more like blue soldier hat. I agree. I think modern Cammy looks rad. Dang, that stinks. But hopefully they're saving that for the future, Vileplume, and they just bring back the Magic Vine somehow. You love the soldier look? You made it your profile picture? That makes sense, okay. That's cool. That's cool that that's where you got the inspiration for your profile picture. But yeah, I like the modern design a lot too. I think it's nice that they... I don't know, I guess they helped try to like gave her a more modern look, I suppose. Oh, okay, Vileplume, that's cool. So it's like... That's neat. It's cool that all the plants sound like they have their own unique uses. And I'm sure different synergies you could combine. Like one plant to freeze. And then using Snowdrop to deal big damage on a frozen unit. Bro, Plants vs. Zombies should just make a strategy game like Fire Emblem or Advance Wars. That would be kind of cool, actually. Alright, see you, Nova. Thank you so much for hanging out today. It was good to see you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for being here. Good luck with your drawings too. Can't wait to see what you come up or what you draw next. There was only 3 plants that could freeze zombies. Snow pea, iceberg lettuce, and winter melon. Pult. All of these were not exclusive to the Chinese game. Okay. So it sounds like freezing is a very niche strategy. You know what? That makes sense. That does sound very strong. Being able to freeze zombies and restrict their movement. I guess they didn't want people to, like, abuse that. Iceberg lettuce caused 0 sun and freezes 1 zombie that stepped on it, and Snow Pea was a pea shooter that freezes zombies with their peas. Okay. That's cool. I think I remember seeing Snow Pea in one of the plants in one of the Garden Warfare games. But maybe it wasn't the case. Maybe there's a different one. Oh, there we go. It's fine. Snow Pea costed 20 gems in the shop. Same thing with Snowdrop. Iceberg lettuce was given to the player by beating level 5 of Ancient Egypt. That's nice. Ten. Wintermelon Pult was given by beating Wild West level 25. Okay, how many levels in Plants vs. Zombies are there? Watermelon costs 500 sun to place down and just read the wiki. Okay. I'm good. I'm not gonna look into it. And yeah, but even without like playing the game or like seeing it, I won't fully understand what it does. So it's like, I mean, that's okay. Because like all these things, the gems, the sun, this all that stuff, it's like I have a vague idea of what those things could do, but I don't know what any of that means. Alright, Wintermelon. Wintermelon PVZ. Yeah, I have no idea about any of these plants that you're talking about or what they do. Alright, attacks by lobbing a frozen melon, each having, blah blah blah. So okay. Okay, so basically it sounds like a catapult. It catapults a melon, that melon affects an area, and that area freezes zombies. That's a good question, but maybe it's okay for the game to give players like at least one overpowered thing for free. That way it feels like there's something to work towards. Where it's like if they find out something really busted is at level 25, then that gives players a strong incentive to play until at least level 25. And then now that they have the busted thing, maybe they'll want to keep playing for longer and using it. Oh. Probably some sort of psychology thing. That's deep of current. Yes, I think that's good. And then we can do here, and then We could just insert one in here like this. Nice. You have sunflowers that give you 50 sun every 12 to 15 seconds, and with the sun you can place plants on the lawn like more sunflowers. Okay, so they essentially generate you energy. Like energy, mana, some sort of currency that you can use to place more plants. Is that what sun is? Wintermelon pult costs 500 suns. Pea shooters cost 100 suns. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Gotcha. 50 sun in that game is 1, so Pea Shooter costs 2 sun? Interesting, okay. Sounds very Kingdom Hearts. Okay, that makes sense. And this is the original Plants vs. Zombies? One 50. Okay, so that's 10 suns. Oh, okay, in online, okay. Oh, okay. That's nice. So it's like it's still the same rate as in the original. Oh, I mean, that sucks about the remastered version. That's awful to hear. But also, I'm good. I just don't really have any interest in playing Plants vs. Zombies. Even for $5, it's just like, that's a great price, but I'm just not interested in the game. I mean, I don't even want to play Magic Arena, and that's free, so it's definitely not a matter of cost. There are just other games I would rather spend my time on. I can't help it, I'm sorry. I don't know, something about Plants vs. Zombies just like never clicked for me. I don't know what it was about Garden Warfare. That one I found super interesting. Interesting enough to try it out. But regular Plants vs. Zombies, it was just like, eh. Yeah. The construction zombie. Maybe I move this instead. Like that. think that will come at the end, but that looks good. I like how that one turned out. There was a Plant and Plant vs. Zombie, that's so booty that it's not even funny. Which one was it? Why do you think it turned out so bad? Or that they, like, never buffed it? Spring Bean. You loved his design, but he was horrible. Okay. 1 second. Spring Bean. PVZ. Oh yeah, this thing is cute. That thing's really silly looking. Reminds me of the Pokemon Spoink. Plants vs. Zombies Online was just the demo version of 2. Plants, Snowdrop, and Pomegranate that were in the game were removed in Plants vs. Zombies 2. That's unfortunate. It seems like a silly thing to do. Were they later added in as DLC or anything? Chinese version of that game, there was a new area called Kung Fu World. There was also... The area was also exclusive to the Chinese version. Was there ever a way that people in America could play the Chinese version? The exclusive plants in that area was Heavenly Peach Resistance Radish, which was also booty. A fire gourd. Okay. The fourth one is called Bamboo Shoot. Nice. Sounds like there were a lot of, like, exclusive plants to the Chinese version. I'm good on that for now, Vileplume. I just wanna... I'm gonna be hopping off soon, so I wanna focus on this. Oh, you know, maybe you could try drawing these, and then on the next, like, post that you make where you've drawn them, I'll check it out. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, with the fist up in the air. Geo, Geo, Geo. Honestly, not so bad because it's not like you're gonna see it. 52. Why would I be? Scoop 426 isn't around. Oh, whoops. There you go. But I guess even if you did jump on me as a toaster, how would a toaster react? I mean, only like toast gets compressed or like gets, I don't know, jumped in. I don't know what you would call it. How did you find that? How did you do that? Alright, just 5 more minutes. I'll hop off at 1 my time. That's very impressive, Vileplume. Also, those things don't seem very secure then. So is that what's been warming my booty? I guess so, okay. It feels kind of nice. Thank you, Vileplume. Okay, 57. 2. That is horrible. Did it escape while you were taking 426? Dude, how could you be so reckless, man? What are they gonna do now? That sounds like a good idea for the movie. Where it's like someone accidentally releases a bunch of them, and so the movie's about trying to recontain them. Maybe. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay. It's 1 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I've got some chores I need to do today before I go out to a movie later. So then maybe some of the ones that aren't objects were carried off the objects. I don't know. They're weird and they work in mysterious ways, so who knows? Let me move this real quick. But yeah, I'm hopping off today. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's always a pleasure, as always. Really glad just to be here. So, Vileplume, to anyone else, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I will be back on Thursday. So, see you guys.